Welcome to Battlefield of Survival. If you're passionate about history and the practical skills people used to survive harsh times, you've come to the right place. Today, we're diving into the world of household security before modern technology. How simple locks and barriers kept homes safe, and why they were surprisingly effective. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and leave a comment sharing your favorite historical survival technique. Let's get right into it. Households relied on mechanical ingenuity long before electronic security existed. Before alarm systems and reinforced steel doors, families protected themselves with ingenuity and simplicity. Wooden doors, reinforced with crossbars and pegs, were the standard. In Europe and Asia, households often used thick planks and mortise-and-tenon locks, mechanical solutions that didn't require electricity but offered strong resistance to forced entry. These locks were crafted to work with specific keys, often handmade for the home, making duplication difficult. For survivalists, this is a crucial lesson. The more customized your barrier, the harder it is for an intruder to bypass. Heavy doors and crossbars were more than just obstacles. They were psychological deterrents. A sturdy door with a solid crossbar wasn't just a physical barrier. It told outsiders that the home was defended. In many rural villages, a visible crossbar across a door communicated readiness and resilience. Simple yet intimidating, it relied on the principle that potential intruders often evaluated effort versus reward. For anyone thinking about practical applications today, this principle holds. Even a reinforced wooden barrier in a cabin or temporary shelter can slow intruders and buy crucial time. Locks evolved to match the needs of the household and environment. In urban environments of the 18th and 19th centuries, households used metal-warded locks. These were effective because they required specific keys with precise cuts to align internal wards. Even if a would-be thief tried a generic key, the mechanism would jam. Rural areas leaned more on wooden pin locks, simple pegs inserted through holes in a door and frame. Both types were cheap, repairable, and didn't require a craftsman to maintain, making them ideal for households where resources were limited. Windows and shutters were just as critical as doors when it came to household defence. Windows, you see, were a real vulnerability, so folks would install shutters, bars, or even interior wooden panels that could be slid into place at night. Some households combined locks with shutter pins, making sure that even if a window was broken, access would still be blocked. This method, well, it teaches us an important survival principle: layered defence. The idea is to reinforce points of entry, not just with one barrier, but with several smaller obstacles that together create strong protection. Fences and boundary barriers extended security beyond the home itself. Security didn't just stop at the door. Households often used fences made of thorny branches, woven sticks or timber, creating a defensive perimeter that made things much tougher for anyone with bad intentions. Livestock pens, interestingly enough, doubled as barriers keeping animals safe, while also making it harder for outsiders to approach without being noticed. These barriers worked well because they disrupted an intruder's path, forcing them into predictable routes where household defenders could really focus their attention. Locks and barriers were effective mainly because they required time and effort to overcome. Every lock, bar or shutter wasn't just an object. It represented a delay, you know? In historical contexts, intruders often moved quickly and opportunistically. Households adapted their security to fit daily routines and practical needs. Security was never a fixed thing. Doors were reinforced at night or during risky times, while shutters and pins were removed during the day for convenience. In many historical communities, word of a well-defended household spread quickly. Villagers knew which homes had strong locks, crossbars or fences, and this reputation alone reduced risk, since intruders would often avoid the most fortified targets. If you found these insights valuable, make sure to subscribe to Battlefield of Survival for more in-depth looks at historical survival methods. Like this video, leave a comment with your favorite household security technique, and share it with fellow history and survival enthusiasts. Every strategy we uncover is a chance to learn from the past and apply it in practical modern scenarios.